latest from ITV News Anglia with Becky Jago and David Whiteley.
Hello, good evening. Welcome to a very special ITV News Anglia.
Coming up on this evening's programme.
Saved from a skip, why the people of Cambridge were so determined not to let this historic monument disappear.
We're so proud to say this is the first gateway from India in UK, the first one. Small, but it's big for us.
Hello from David and from me. Welcome to the programme.
Next, an ornately sculpted stone gateway from India has been saved from being put in a skip and now has a new home in Cambridge.
It was rescued from a Hindu temple which closed and was bought for only £1. Today, it was officially unveiled in a public park on the city's Mill Road. Stuart Leith has the full story.
We have stonework moulded by hand in India, Rajasthan.
This intricately carved stone gateway nearly ended up in a skip when its original home, a Hindu temple in Cambridge, was closed. But then Piero D'Angelico, who's a hairdresser with a salon on the city's Mill Road, stepped in to save it. And today, at the official unveiling, his efforts to find it a new home were recognised.
When I heard about the Bhavat Bhavan carved stone that were going to be skipped, I react straight away to save it. I had no clue, what I was going to go through, but my first mission was to save it. The second stage, to relocation, that was a mission. But tell you what, the journey was fantastic.
Piero bought it from the county council for only £1, and then local businesses came together to fund its renovation. And they had to find a new site for it, finally getting planning permission to place it in this public park on Mill Road. The reconstruction work was carried out by stonemasons from Apex Stone, who are based near Cambridge.
It's a different shape to what it was previously, so we had to carve some extra bits to go on it, some extra bits of carving around the top and the sides to make it into a rectangle. It was previously flat, so challenging, but rewarding.
Among those attending today's ceremony was sculptor Stephen Cox, who is a member of the Royal Academy of Arts.
It's a superb piece of carving and representative of this extraordinary craft skills that emanate from India. As you know the story, he bought it for £1, and someone told me, well, it's been valued for current positioning over £1 million. So that's what happens, it's an extraordinary thing to have happened.
Now the gateway from India, as it's known, is officially open. It's in a place where anyone can come to see it and spend time in quiet contemplation, admiring the skill of the Indian stonemasons who carved it. Stuart Leith's ITV News, Cambridge.
It really is very beautiful.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? Amazing. Thank you, Chris.
Enjoy your weekend. See you Monday.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Very warm welcome to all of you. But as we gather here together today on a momentous occasion, we are unveiling the Cambridge Gateway from India. It's an absolute honor to stand here before you as we embark on this journey that spans continents, cultures, and aspirations. On this remarkable day, we come together to recognize the collaborative efforts of the Mill Road community and a number of visionaries that led the extraordinary achievement, the creation of the Gateway. Not only physically connecting places, but embracing and also symbolizing the strength of unity and cooperation. Today, we'll be talking in stories. We have stonework, molded by hand in India, Rajasthan, brought into Cambridge by a particular community. Unfortunately, they weren't able to hold on to it. And then the community comes together, the various councillors, city, county, the various different cultural entities, the communities on Mill Road, and collaboratively they save it. There's always a champion. Hero. But let's remember, we're not only honoring our community, but we are also honoring the amazing hands that mold art in various parts of the world. This is not just about Cambridge, this is about communities across. I am honored to welcome our Deputy Lord Lieutenant, also has an association at Anglia Ruskin. So we are most grateful for him, particularly as Anglia Ruskin and some of the students were instrumental in helping us put this together. The High Sheriff, Dr. Katani, the leaders of Cambridge City Council and County Council, our Mayor, Jenny, our Deputy Mayor, Baju, the Police Commissioner, our MD, these are all friends And when I call them friends, I honestly mean that, because they have been incredible in helping us. I would extend a warm welcome to the Second Secretary of the Indian High Commission, Sanjay Kumar, and to Sir Pasquale Marquez. He is our mayor from Italy. Your presence binds our nation. We are honored by your attendance. We will move forward and let us reflect on the legacy that connects our culture. But let me extend a heartfelt gratitude to each and every one who's here. Your support and encouragement has been instrumental in bringing this vision to life. Today, I encourage you to explore, to connect, to actively engage in this extraordinary journey. Together, let us create memories, build relationships, and leave behind a legacy that will echo through the annals of time. Thank you, and let us embrace this amazing journey. Now, we have the program in a storytelling mood. So can I welcome our chair of Cambridge Mill Road Trade Association, Chapo, who will say a few words as we move along. Thank you. Please.
Ladies and gentlemen and distinguished guests, I'd like to start by thanking our friend and the Mill Road Trade Association for inviting me to say a few words about the history of stone carving and their great work. As many of you know, the carvings have a religious past, having adorned the Hindu shrines which sadly is no more. But they stand here today as gateways from India, a symbol of hope, maybe even reincarnation, that has brought the whole community together regardless of belief. It's difficult to discuss the journey of the stone carvings without a little bit of history of the Indian community that brought them here. There was a major settlement of the Indian community in the 70s who, over the years, lobbied the council for building where they could meet and celebrate Hindu festivals. In 1999, the Indian community got their wish and were offered the old Mill Road library on a lease of 25 years and a condition of group becoming registered charity. At which point ICCA was born, Indian Community and Cultural Association, now renamed as Cambridge Hindu Association. ICCA took possession of the building and named it Bharat Bhavan, House of India. The initial plan was to convert the Bhavan into a temple. However, this was revised to create a shrine instead due to restrictions. The building conversion began around 2003 and it raised over 300,000 from the Egypt. The revised plan would incorporate an extravagant stone arch called Gordon, under which all deities would reside, in accordance with Hindu's found the traditional Hindu principle worship. Thus, the journey of the carving began approximately 2 decades ago, when ICCA commissioned the arch from Rajasthan, India, well known for their art and expertise in stoneworks, particularly for places of worship. Stoneworks arrived in Cambridge around 2006, and the shrine was completed and inaugurated in 2010. Over the next few years, the shrine was enjoyed by the Indian community, as well as open to schools and other communities for education and learning. Unfortunately, despite the community spending hundreds of thousands of pounds, the building could not be maintained and was reimbursed by the council in latter part of 2020. The city council took on the renovation of the building, and the announcement of the stoneworks will be sent to waste disposal. Fortunately, PLO, the Industrial Mill Traders Association, stepped in, and here we are today, celebrating the reincarnation of the stones that previously adorned in the shrine. Now here, for all we enjoy is majestic beauty and art wall and great ways of India, one of the wonders of Cambridge and a jewel of Mill Road. This truly is a sign to behold, and the community can be very proud of what has been achieved. Not to single out any individuals, but congratulations to each and every one who has contributed to the success of this project. The mighty construction, the sound, the fundraising, the planning, etc. You all deserve the greatest of respect and praise. Well done. You have a saying that says, if you have good intention, you will achieve good outcomes. This is deeply symbolic of how the project has materialized. Congratulations to the leaders and the project team that brought the gateway to India. Meanwhile, as one journey ends, The journey of our Hindu community continues as we aspire to build a temple in safety and Cambridge, and I'm certain that one day it will happen with your goodwill and support. Sometimes past can be painful, but perseverance can bring positive results. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm most grateful for you. We are celebrating a truly remarkable achievement. I think the breadth and diversity and the strength of the people that have taken that community is really testament to that. I think this clearly shows outstanding individual leadership, inspirational leadership from Piero and from other individuals, but above all to me, it speaks to the real power that we can unlock when individuals, communities, civic bodies, central government, local government, and universities come together, and achieving this dream of preserving heritage and creating something profoundly sustainable for the future, I think is a huge achievement. So I guess the one point I would like to say is that Cambridge is a wonderful city. I love Cambridge and I absolutely love Mill Road, but we all know we have challenges to face and that we can and need to do more. I can't think of a more powerful symbol of our capacity to achieve remarkable things by working together. So I thank everybody that has been involved in realising this ambition, and let us all please be inspired to use it to come up with additional projects to promote inclusion and a sustainable future for all in Cambridge. Thank you very much.
She's associate chaplain at Anglia Ruskin. Woman Asian deputy Northern in the market. Sidra. Thank you very much. Can I invite the second secretary of the Indian High Commission, Sanjay Kumar, to grace us with a few words.
I'd like to thank the committee for asking me to say a few words, which unexpected. But it is just listening to the history and reading about it. It's a tremendous project that has been undertaken by the Mill Road community and the community in Cambridge as a whole. And it just shows that if we all diverse communities can work together, what we can achieve, which is just in culture, all members of one community, one world, and this is the result of that one world community. So thank you, Chair. Thank you to all the organizers for a most wonderful achievement. It is incredible and a legacy for future generations to say that what we can achieve as a united community. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much. Welcome, Darryl, our police commissioner. Darryl again is a wonderful friend. We cross over all the political divides. We're friends in all. I'd like to invite Imam Sayed. He's the head imam of the Central Mosque.
Thank you, Abdi. Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies, it is a great honor and privilege to be here today. I came to congratulate a magnificent team of people who have made something so beautiful, something that could last for a really long time, and many, many beautiful eyes can appreciate and look at this beauty, at this piece of art. So I've come here to congratulate you all for making this vision a reality. And above all, Piero, because he clearly doesn't take no for an answer. And I remember very vividly when he called me for the first time, Imam, there's a beautiful piece of art. Let us not let it go to waste. And he reminded me of scripture from the Quran which says, what is valuable and precious will remain. And we are all here a symbol, a sign that what is valuable and beautiful will carry on. It will transcend any nation, any ethnicity, any race, any nationality. And this is a great example of Mill Road and Cambridge and United Kingdom and the whole world coming together to appreciate beauty and to appreciate and celebrate our diversities and differences. So once again, a big congratulations to the team. We have added so much to Mill Road, to this historical university city and our communities here. Very well done, and we look forward to the next amazing, I'm sure, and beautiful project from this beautiful team. Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you very much.
Is his grandfather, who was the master stonemason. On my part, my grandfather was a builder of community. On the Mill Road community who came together. So here goes. These stones stand tall, arching memories so dear. Of grandfather, Falco, a master stonemason without fear. With hammer and chisel, he crafted with care a testament of love in the strong to death. In the Mill Road community, his spirit found home, guiding hands and hearts as they tirelessly rode. Gabby, Pierrot's wife, a pillar of his friend, his daughter, Maya and Isabella, who went to any length. Abdul, Neil, Shakur, the Mill Road comrades in this art, together they wove stories, a masterpiece from the heart. The Cambridge Gateway from India, a vision so grand, a project united like grains of sand. From far off Rajasthan to Mill Road's embrace, a strong art journey, a symbol of cross-cultural grace. The project took root with unwavering support from universities, from chancellors, a tapestry of sorts. Local hearts and hands with determination ablaze made sure this historic gem saw the light of day. On the 1st of September, in the morning's embrace, the gateway from India, its presence we will trace. A moment of unity, diversity's embrace, where cultures and tradition forever interlace. Ladies, lords, gentlemen, dignitaries, and all, your presence adds meaning to this moment's call. As plaques leave their mark, a legacy so true, binding past with the present, a bridge of what's new. To Piero, to Angelica, and to Abdul, precious hearts, a bridge in their name, we owe this endeavor their tireless flame. And to those unnamed heroes, hands in the crowd, whose contribution whispered strong and proud. A plaque of memories for all to see. From the road's heart, support that grew, a bond that flows. Sponsor a plaque, now to you. Leave a mark, overcome gratitude flows like a river's song. For every hand that helps along, the Cambridge Gateway, a labor of art, a tribute to history, a work of art, in memory of all. This stone masterpiece, with love and remembrance, our heart will find peace. So join us, dear friends, in this heartful embrace as we gather and honor in a communal space. Let's celebrate culture, let diversity thrive. In the legacy of the strong, all our spirits will thrive. Thank you.
Right, on three, because you need to let go of it here, and like it will fall. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go for it. There we go.
Thank you very much.
It's got more heavier.
Yeah, I sell none of them. I did some video as well. It's very nice specific.
I think the point is right.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for having us. We now going to present to you a different dance style called Kodako, and we are the children, the four of them, Kriti, Amaya, and Oshaya, and Kodako dance today.
Hundreds attend Cambridge Gateway from India opening ceremony. Hundreds of people turned out for the official opening of a beautiful carved stone archway that was once destined for a skip but has now become Cambridge's gateway from India. The ribbon cutting in the gardens of Ditchburn Place on Mill Road on Friday, September 1st, was attended by representatives from the Indian High Commission and the Deputy Lord Lieutenant of Cambridgeshire, as well as Cambridge's Mayor Jenny Gawthorpe, MP Daniel Zeichner and more than 60 other dignitaries. It marked the end of a 3-year project started by hairdresser Piero D'Angelico, who saved the stones after persuading Cambridgeshire County Council to sell them to him for £1. Sculptor Stephen Cox, who attended the ceremony, said he believed the value of the carvings was up to £1 million. Since then it has been the work of an entire community to remove, store and re-erect the carvings in a new archway design for the public to enjoy. Piero said, "My grandfather was a stonemason and he taught me all about the craft as a child. When I saw the carvings I knew how special they were and how much work they had taken, and I knew I had to save them. I had no idea then how much this project would take over my life, but I hoped my grandfather would be proud of what we have achieved here." So many people in the community around Mill Road have helped out with their skills or advice or with donations to make this happen. It has really brought everyone together. The decorative carvings had once adorned a Hindu shrine in the old library building on Mill Road, Cambridge. But they had been set for demolition by the County Council after it reclaimed the building, and it was only the determination of Piero D'Angelico that prevented them being destroyed. The ceremony on Friday celebrated 3 years of work that included the skillful transformation by stonemasons from apex stone of the carvings from a single-span archway to a 4-pillar gateway. There were also long negotiations with Cambridge City Council about where the stones could be placed and months of fundraising to pay for the works. An astute idea by Piero was to sell engraved brass plaques around the base of the archway to help raise funds towards the project. Piero says, People are proud to have their names around the gateway. There are names from many communities and from businesses. People are even remembering loved ones who were born at the old maternity hospital on the site. Everyone feels part of this project. The pink stone carvings were originally made by stonemasons in Rajasthan and installed in the Bhavat Bhavan shrine in 2006, and the shrine was inaugurated in 2010. Thak Patel from the Indian Community and Cultural Association came to celebrate their new lease of life. He said, "The carvings have a religious past, having adorned the Hindu shrine, which sadly is no more, but they stand here today as a gateway from India, a symbol of hope, maybe even reincarnation, that has brought the whole community together regardless of belief. We have a saying that if you have good intentions, you will achieve good outcomes. This is deeply symbolic of how the project has materialized." And the Deputy Lord Lieutenant of Cambridgeshire, Professor Roderick Watkins, praised the project for bringing the community together. He said, "It speaks to the real power that we can unlock when individuals, communities, civic bodies, central government, local government and universities come together, and achieving this dream of preserving heritage and creating something profoundly sustainable for the future, I think is a huge achievement. I can't think of a more powerful symbol of our capacity to achieve remarkable things by working together. So I thank everybody that has been involved in realizing this ambition." Cambridge MP Daniel Zeichner brought a message from Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. He said, "On behalf of all parliamentarians, we would commend everything that's been done today." The representative of the Indian High Commission, Sanjay Kumar, said, "Mill Road, with its rich history and diverse community, provides the perfect location for installation of the gateway from India and will serve as a reminder of the vibrant cultural heritage that India brings to the world and the role it plays in shaping the global cultural landscape. The gateway from India will also represent an enduring friendship and partnership that India and the UK shares." Shopur Meftar, chair of the Mill Road Traders Association, told the crowd, "I want to say a heartfelt thank you to everyone involved in fulfilling this project. It's been a lot of hard work, and many people, including traders, councillors, and a lot of members of communities who have contributed their time and hard work in achieving this wonderful community project." At the end of the ceremony, Sir Pasquale Marchesi, Mayor of Castelluccio Valmaggiore, Italy, which is Piero's hometown, and Cambridge's Deputy Mayor Baju Thitilavaki laid a plaque in memory of Piero's grandfather and master stonemason Falco John Pietro. Sir Pasquale Marchesi was then presented with the last remaining decorative stone from the archway to be placed on the Arco del Pozzo in Castelluccio Valmaggiore. An important monument in Cambridge has been officially opened after being saved by a resident who bought it for £1. The Gateway from India, an archway carved for Cambridge in Rajasthan, was officially revealed on Friday, September 1st, in a celebration that saw the coming together of nations and communities. The structure sits in the public gardens outside Ditchburn Place, in Mill Road. Until 2019, the Gateway from India took pride of place at the former Bharat Bhavan Hindu temple, inside the library building on Mill Road. The temple was repossessed by the council in 2020. It has since been used as an office and, in March 2023, it was announced that the council would sell the temple to an unidentified bidder. The official opening marked a true turn of fate for the monument, which was almost thrown away after the temple before Piero D'Angelico, a member of the Mill Road Traders Association, bought it from the council for just £1. A descendant of Italian stonemasons, the last of which was his grandfather, Mr. D'Angelico wasn't prepared to see the back of the archway. After £60,000 worth of crowdfunding, alongside work to modify and transport the archway, the impressive structure can now be enjoyed by residents of and visitors to Mill Road. Mr. D'Angelico previously told Cambridgeshire Live, "When I saw this beautiful, intricate monument, I didn't have the heart to think it would be destroyed." The archway is surrounded by gold-coloured plaques with the names of those who supported the project and care about the monument. The most moving plaque is, perhaps, the one commemorating Mr. D'Angelico's grandfather, Master Stonemason Falco John Pietro. It was laid at the centre of the archway during the celebration by the Mayor of Castelluccio Valmaggiore, Pasquale Marchesi, and the Deputy Mayor of Cambridge, Biju Thitavaki. Castelluccio Valmaggiore is the Italian town Mr. D'Angelico grew up in, and Mayor Marchesi knew D'Angelico's stonemason grandfather well. Mr. Marchesi described the archway as a cultural bridge that unites communities. He continued, "Today, here, we celebrate history and write a beautiful note to the future." Speakers included the Imam from Cambridge Central Mosque, Sajjad Mekik, Cambridge's Mayor, the county's High Sheriff, Bharat Kumar Ketani, Police and Crime Commissioner, Darrell Preston, a Deputy Lord Lieutenant, and councillors. Cambridge Mayor Jenny Gawthrope said, "Piero has managed to turn this from something that was quite hidden away and put it somewhere public, so we can all enjoy it. I'm so pleased to see plaques from different people representing different parts of our community." The message that shone through all the comments made was the importance and the power of community. A speech on behalf of the West London Chamber of Commerce summed this up. The slogan of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi means the whole world is one home. That resonates here greatly. The ceremony finished with a dance performance from a Cambridge-based group. People can buy a plaque with their name inscribed for the base of the archway for £120.